What's up, Vinyl Community? It's your boy Chris coming at you live from my Dodge Ram. On my way up, bright and early this morning. If I seem like I look tired, it's because it's 7:15 in the morning on a Saturday, which would be one of my 2 days off of the week. And I may or may not have been up till 2 o'clock this morning watching horror movies. But it's October, baby. Gotta do it. But 2 years since Noble Records brick and mortar opened up, and no doubt I think 47,000 of Dylan's Instagram followers and all 53,000 I think of Dylan's YouTube subscribers no doubt know what's going down today. It's in celebration of the 2-year anniversary. My boy Dylan is dropping a ton of heat. A bunch of stuff he's been holding back on because he wanted to make a big splash for the anniversary. So there's a lot of these things he's been holding on to for a while, ready to drop for a big moment. And this is that moment for him and for Noble Records. And so the shop opens at 10 o'clock. Your boy already, I know for a fact, I've got 3 or 4 that I want for my own collection. And then I got a couple of friends that may or may not want one. So I'd like to look out for them as well. We're going to see what we can do. But I know how these events go. It's essentially going to be like RSD, really. So I got myself one of those fold-out chairs. One of them there fancy ones with a cup holder. And I'm going to camp my behind right at the front door and wait for him to open it. The goal is to be there by 8. I might not make that. It's 7:20 now. I'm still a little ways out, so I might not make 8, but it'll hopefully be shortly thereafter. And we'll see if I can get in and get my hands on the ones that I want. Maybe score one for my friends. We'll see what happens. 2 years, man. I got to tell you, for as slow as 2020 went by, the whole year just felt like it was never going to end. The 2 years since the shop opened sure does feel like a blur. I mean, it feels like that time went by like nothing. But 2 years brick and mortar, brings back a lot of memories this week. As you guys know, some of you longtime subscribers, I played a small role in helping to get the shop open. Went through a shitload of records with Dylan. Helped organize and alphabetize the shelves. Went on the worst record dig ever. Has been documented by he and I. And helped put together that holy moly wall that is gonna be picked clean here in about 2 hours and 37 minutes, no doubt. And a lot of times by me. But yeah, 2 years. Couldn't happen to a nicer couple of people. Dylan and Emily Smith are 2 of my favorite people. I love you guys, and we're gonna celebrate today. I know you guys have been working your asses off all week to get ready for this, and I'm gonna help you celebrate today, not by working or anything like that, but I'm gonna help you celebrate by bringing a stack of cash and hopefully dropping it on you. So let's see how that goes. I'll come at you guys in a little bit, and hopefully with some awesome finds. Deuces. What's up, Vinyl Community? It's your boy Chris coming at you live as always from the man cave. The man cave. So used to saying that. Live as always from my pickup truck right outside of Noble Records, which is still a madhouse as we speak. So I got here, I'm on my way up, and Dylan texted me and said that the first person got here at 5:30. And my ETA was shortly after 8. So I was nervous, and I was like, oh, holy shit. Guys, I even went as far as the person who got here at 5:30. I went on their profile to see their musical taste, to see whether or not they'd fight me for jazz. And it was like all rock stuff. So I was like, all right, shit, yes, I'm good. So yes, I did that. And I was about 6th or 7th in line back. Felt good about my chances because the first 5 people in line are all younger. I'm talking about 20s at the oldest. So that was great. I didn't really think any of them were going to fight me for any jazz. So there's that. And then my boy Dave, local bandography. It was good to see you today, buddy. Really good to see you today. We got to get together, have a dig and a beer real soon. First round's on me. Wish I could do it today, but I'm spent. Anyway, so I felt really good about my chances. So I got in there, and Dylan had all 3 of the ones I wanted sitting right next to each other. So don't know if that was intentional or not, because I told Dylan what it was I was coming for. But I'll never know, or maybe I will. Maybe he'll tell me. But so get up here, absolute madhouse, line around the corner, great stuff. Get in, and everybody goes to the bins, and people are elbowing each other for the bins. I felt so grateful that everything I wanted was on the wall, thank God. But I had 3 friends that I was trying to look out for today. I was only able to find stuff for one of them. That's unfortunate, but it's the case. I wanted to hook up all 3 of you on, obviously, but I was only able to hook up one. My boy Jason at Jazz Basement wanted a Love Supreme. Super clean gatefold, but the wax was maybe VG minuses. That's unfortunate because the gatefold was super clean. My boy Tree wanted a Coltrane self-titled, but by the time I had snagged the 3 that I was going for, somebody right beside me, a gentleman right beside me, reached up there and snagged that. So Tree buddy, if you're watching, I'm sure you are, you usually watch my videos. He reached up there, he already had it in hand. I even followed him around for 10 minutes, buddy, to see if he might put it back. He didn't. He checked out in front of me, so hopefully it's going to a good home. I'm sorry I couldn't help you, buddy. And my boy Ed is the one that I was able to help out today. So let's start, Ed, with your records. Start with the ones you wanted. Ike Quebec, Bossa Nova, Soul Samba. And this one is 1962 mono press RVG in ear. Great stuff, clean, buddy. You're going to be happy with this, Ed. It's Ike Quebec on tenor, Kenny Burrell on guitar, Wendell Marshall on bass, Willie Bobo on drums, and Garvin Massot on chicory. And man, I got to tell you, buddy, what a record. It's a phenomenal record. I actually scored, fun story, I scored my copy for $40 like 2 years ago. And it's clean. It's just as clean as this one is. Don't ask me how I got so lucky. I'll tell you that story someday. Next up, another killer. Just absolute killer. Ed, buddy, you got great taste. Lifetime, Tony Williams on the sticks. Sam Rivers on tenor. Bobby Hutcherson on vibes and marimba. The great Herbie Hancock on piano. Richard Davis on bass. Gary Peacock on bass. And again, Tony Williams on the sticks. Guys, this is great stuff. This is a phenomenal record. And I didn't even realize this till just now, Ed. But if you look close, you got yourself a review copy, buddy. Wow. I had no idea. That's great stuff. Next up, my boy, I hope you're very happy with those, by the way, Ed. I hope I was able to look out for you. My boy Ed really wanted an OG Noble Records shirt. Grabbed him one. There you go, buddy. You'll be the second friend that I've grabbed one of those for. And then now we're going to go to my haul. And my haul consists of, I already had a Noble Records OG, but the material that this one's made for is more comfortable. So I went ahead and snagged that one up. And how do I want to tell you guys about these? In what order? Man, I tell you what, these are all, when you're dealing with all killers, let's just go. OG Mono, Dippin', Hank Mobley. Splat out, Lee Morgan on trumpet, Hank Mobley on tenor, Harold Mayburn Jr. on piano, Larry Ridley on bass, and Billy Higgins on drums. I hate these covers, but I'm gonna deal with it to show you guys the good splat out. So incredibly happy. Been after an OG of this one for quite a long time. Happy as hell. Next up, one I've been after for a long time. Also been after an OG for a long time. Soul Train.
by the great John Coltrane, 1958 OG mono. Great price on it. Just a little cover damage over here on the side, otherwise perfect. John Coltrane on tenor, Red Garland on piano, Paul Chambers on bass, and Art Taylor on the sticks. It's a phenomenal record. I couldn't be happier to have it. Let's see if it's just as easy to access the wax on this one. Splat out. Bergenfield, New Jersey labels. Man, I'm happy to have that. And for me, I don't know if this is the biggest one of the day. It's hard, man. These are three holy shit grails I just grabbed for myself, guys. It's hard to pick a favorite, but it's Blue Note 1558 Volume 2, Sonny Rollins on Blue Note. Splat out. J.J. Johnson on trombone, Sonny Rollins on tenor, Horace Silver, Thelonious Monk on the keys, Paul Chambers on bass, and Art Blakey on the sticks, guys. It didn't get too much more major than this one. Splat out. Awesome stuff. I'm doing this video in the parking lot, so I got a whole bunch of people looking at me right now like, what the fuck is this guy doing? But anyway, no worries to me. So, all-time record for an expense at Noble Records in one day today, guys. Broke my all-time personal record. I won't tell you how much that is. I'll let you use your imagination. But it was enough to where Dylan took a picture. I've known Dylan for 12 to 15 years. Been buying records off him that entire time, and that's the most I've ever spent in a single day with him. So it's great stuff, guys. If you see this video, hopefully I get this video up today. There's still so much great stuff left. I mean, one hell of a number was done on that holy moly wall, but there's still so much great stuff left. Get your ass down here. If you're anywhere near Matthews, North Carolina, get your asses down here and dig at Noble Records. Come show my boy some support on his 2-year anniversary. Dylan, I love you, buddy. It couldn't happen to a better guy. You're one of my best friends. You're one of my favorite people. I love you to death. I love your whole family to death. And give them hell the rest of the day, Daddy-O. I'll see you next time. Until the next time, until the next video, keep dropping that needle, you guys.